Buenas, sociedad. Estamos en el capítulo número 26 de ReFantazio. Vámonos. Vámonos. Vale, esto es imaginación, ¿verdad? Imaginación.
Well met. I'd say
La curiosidad.
that's true. And so,
All right.
Aún no.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain? Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Haven. It's been a while.
you've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulken?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents, I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right.
Quiero saber.
Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Haven.
Quiero saber a quién me he dejado. No voy a mirarlo, obviamente será full ciego, pero quiero saber a quién me he dejado, qué compañero me he dejado ya. Es que voy a ir a las 3 ciudades a ver qué
Port
tal.
Haven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Haven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
It's the ocean! Just look! There's water all the way to the horizon!
Parece que no hay tanto
The
racismo
times
como
with the
en la
capital
capital.
are totally different.
Yes. The City of Water, Brylehaven.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
¿Nosotros? Parece que ha hablado de nosotros.
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a Skyrunner, though.
No, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
Me muero de curiosidad.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies. If it isn't the walking headache. Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
Espero que no sea muy rara.
Hope it's nothing too weird.
You've nothing to fear. Truly, I find most living things are edible.
You need higher standards, lady.
If you're sure, Neurus, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Really?
This is a joy!
All right then.
Vale, ahí.
Where to?
Quiero saber a quién me he dejado.
This is
Hello.
a joy. This is a joy. Hey,
Hey.
Good grief.
Huh?
This fellow.
Me cae bien este pavo. Hostia. ¿Tienes otra cosa?
Hey.
proper aces.
Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, then.
Vale, supongo que no me dejarán ir a otro sitio. Así que vamos a ir directamente a donde tenemos que ir. Espera, ¿por qué tengo que hablar con el del barco?
Why did this happen?
Ah, hostia, el palacio ha llegado también hasta aquí. Joe. Vale, ¿por qué tengo que hablar con el tío del mar? ¿Por qué tengo que hablar con ese pavo?
We haven't much time.
Need a ride?
O bazar.
Good choice. All right, then.
Hostia, todo descuentos. Todos son descuentos. Espera. No, este no es de los nuestros.
Let's rest.
Well then, if you say you'll help.
Pensaba que tenía una burbuja sobre El diálogo.
But what is there to do now?
Ya sé que atrás había una persona con esto.
So it's you.
Culpa tuya, compañero, por atacarnos.
Real cheap today.
Young man, young man.
Agua,
Bargain today.
sal marina, fresco de frutas.
Ain't this a pickle?
Hey,
The goods are cheap today.
Fuerza más 3, vaya caca. Maza. Bastón. Mejora los ataques de hielo. Hombre, para mí. Coraza de reloj de arena.
Yeah.
Fuerza magia, vaya caca. Evita el olvido. Hielo de mago. Artesana. Toma, muy bien. Ah, vale, es el mismo símbolo, pero sin descuento.
yeah?
Ain't this a pickle?
Young man, young man.
We've a sale going on.
¡Hostia! ¡Holy moly!
Oh,
Indeed.
¡Hostia! ¡Holy moly! A solo una. Pues a Hulkenberg. ¡Hostia! ¡Holy moly! Recupera PS cada turno. Para mí.
Yeah.
Il seleccionado para... Para, ¿cómo te llamas? Heim...
That's fine.
No me acuerdo. Resistencia más 3. Mejora la evasión contra golpe. Fuerza magia, agilidad, vaya caca todo. ¿Cómo que efecto 50 de daño de emboscadas? Yo no debería tener un equipo así. Tengo la insignia de Gaius. ¡Ah, hostia! Los... ¡Hostia, qué bueno es! ¡Qué bueno de esto, tío! 50 de daño en emboscadas, joder. Vale, vamos a cambiar a nuestro amigo Heismei. Asesino.
I see.
Menos una resistencia, joder.
Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Steady effort is key.
Hostia, 250 de... Cine y algo más, rango 7. Es porque, ¿ves? El corazón no está en sangre como el de estos dos. Y el mío está impoluto. Uy, espera, no me ha cambiado a Pugil. Es decir, que no lo tengo descubierto. No lo tengo estudiado.
This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Really? I found new power.
No. Vale, tengo estudiado todos. Comerciante Fisgón. Esto es para nada. Pero ahora armas.
Young man, young man. This is on sale right now.
$40% de descuento, chaval. Hostia. Mejora el daño contra gigantes. Lanzada del pescador. Ante el ataque al inicio del combate.
Indeed.
Vamos a comprar unos. Maza también, because why not. Maza milagrosa. En combate en equipo. Mola. Ballesta. Espada ninja. Dagas. Aumenta más 32, pero quita que el ataque normal induce sueño.
That's fine.
Vale, pues... ¿Qué pasa si voy atrás?
Maybe there'll be a big upset.
Vale.
All right now.
All right then.
Young man! Young man! Oh, what a pity. Oh, what a pity.
But what is there to do now?
Well then, if you say you'll help.
What is it you're looking for?
Posada después.
Feel free to
Todo
stop by.
Coliseo. Hostia, tú. Hostia, es la de los escarabajos. Enciendo los escarabajos. ¿Cómo conseguiste salir?
Truth be told.
Look at this.
Sangre de dragón arcano. ¿Qué?
What's this?
All good.
Vale, mola. Ya no tengo tantos, ¿verdad?
What now?
Me quedan 3. Vaya, y necesito... A ver, el objeto que me ha dado. No, esto no. Establece todos los PM de todos los aliados. ¡Hostia! El Coliseo.
All right then.
Está cerrado, ¿verdad?
Do you need something?
No. He cambiado el de esto.
Really now?
Ah.
Fancy a ride? Nice and easy.
Say,
All right.
Hostia, que hay 3 posadas. Ah, vale, una.
Whoa!
Yes.
Well... Okay then.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Leave it to me.
thank you.
Ridiculous.
Así que un posible contacto. Este es único. Tienen una cara única, o sea que será un de esto, segurísimo. Si el diseño es una...
Now,
Mor.
where was I?
Solo era para descubrirlo. Fantasma de Mor, ¿ves? Descubierto.
All right then.
Vale.
Our business is done.
Yes.
How absurd!
Sí, mejor pensador de nuestra era grande ya.
Hey, you. Really now?
My, my.
Vale, gracias por confiar en mi raza, hijo de puta.
Oh.
Vale, no puedo entrar por aquí.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Hi there! I see. What?
Hey.
¿A tus tías nos podemos alojar?
I guess, but... Huh?
Oh my.
Ah,
What is it you require?
¿quién eres tú?
Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh.
Pues vamos allá.
What do I do?
All right then.
Epa.
Wow.
The tool of the state arrives.
¿Qué te hace pensar eso?
What?
Never like this, no telling what'll happen.
Enjoy your stay.
Kind of freaky.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full
Vaya puerta.
to stretch my
Mira a tu
legs again.
derecha.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Tiene miedo a los insectos.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Luis.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she will join us?
Tenemos que confiar en
We
ella.
have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the days.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perk... And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh?
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Vaya gili.
Sounds like the
Oh,
candidates
yes.
have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by...
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right?
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head. Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using... Hear, hear! For Rousant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force?
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men! We'll have our guillotines sharpened, and those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter! We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health!
Preach it, Katharina! You just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Forden.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight. And
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
Hostia, vaya taberna, ¿no?
We'll I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
No se entera de este tío de nada. Si habrá en todos los sitios, da igual. No soy quien para debatir estas cosas, porque no entiendo de economía. No he estudiado economía, así que mejor no.
Next round's on Loveless.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Louis's flunkies, hound?
Always about that goddamn Louis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stop.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for it.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
No, minijuegos de pescador.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means, let us try it.
Did she even look at it?
Tis delicious! The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what's...
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
Al menos moriremos juntos.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through. Ugh. It's rather...
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your
Mira el
meal.
plato de
I'm
Hulkenberg.
Battler, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me. Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martyra, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
Obligado a
With a
actuar.
problem like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves ahead for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, all right?
That cry is an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. but his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Vale, vamos a hablar con todos antes de dormir.
My apologies. No, mujer, no me resulta apetecible para nada.
What now?
Hostia, ya llevo 52 minutos, vaya. Pues guardo. Y finalizo el capítulo. Hasta aquí este capítulo. Soy Sevedat y nos vemos en el próximo directo de vídeo. Chao.